All right, guys, here we go. It is the 28th of March. We have PTS. We have giveaways. I have hit so many goals this week. You guys have helped me hit so many goals. I want to make sure that I thank all these generous supporters. The channel blew up this week. Absolutely blew up. So as you can see, top of the screen, we are already over 100%. We have hit March's goal. We've hit March's goal again. We hit March's goal a third time. So there's an Apex to be given away on this show. We hit 475 followers. That's a locked-in Apex raffle. We had 2 new subs. Actually last night we had a bunch. So that locks in an Apex raffle. So tonight what we got is we got fresh start questions and answers. We are on the PTS. We do have patch notes. So right here, top of the screen, you see 1 hour, 32 minutes, and 11 seconds. That is when I give away the Apex. Doesn't matter what happens in tonight's show, that happens. The only way that we could possibly pop another Apex is if we got 150 viewers. If that counter says 150, that takes 3 Apex out of my pocket tonight. So, we've already been on the PTS for a little while tonight. We got on it early. It's like, you know, like we're studying for cram sessions, finals. We all want to be successful. And thank you for the host, Hybrid Panda. It means a lot to me. I check out Hybrid Panda's YouTube. I always like to check out the people when they sub to me. I check out everybody. And a subscription right at the start of the show. That is awesome. So that's one of the 2 we need for the next show to have an Apex giveaway. Now, if you've been with us for the last hour and a half, we got here early. It's like those kids that get to school before school to ask the teachers questions. We've been talking healers, so you can check out my videos on that. We are now moving into, we are going to move into mages. So let's be lazy and move ourselves to Hatora. Big thanks to Quill, if Quill is still hanging out. Quill has saved me a couple of times tonight. Saved me a trip, sent me some stones, sent me some Abyssal crystals. Big thanks to Tryon for their support. Means a lot to me. Quill is the guy that promised me that we would have this on the test server today, 7 days early. We met that mark. We have translated skills. So, good times. So I know people have been wanting to see the sorcery changes. And I know the big one people are waiting for. The big one people are waiting for is this God's Whip. They want to see God's Whip. This skill has a reduced global cooldown. Calls down consecutive lightning strikes in one target area, dealing magic damage. Can be repeated 5 times in a row before starting its cooldown. Each hit inflicts blah blah. Magic damage, magic damage. Now, I know what everyone's saying. Everyone's like, Jalan, can you see if you can weave? Yes, technically it is 8 days, but when you're a member of the global, global society, you have to start working off GMT. So it's actually already Thursday. It's already Thursday. So here we go. I am not the greatest. I am not the greatest at skill weaving. So I'm gonna do my best to do this. So first I'm gonna need God's Whip, and then I need an instant, right? I need a chain lightning. So let's see if I can do this. Now some of you are gonna be like, Jalan, you're not good at this. You're right, I'm not. What's going on? Oh. What's going on? Wait, what did I just see? God's Whip 22 meters. Yeah, okay. The pole was in my way. Yeah, you can still weave. It looks like you can still weave. I'm going to have to talk about that translation, but I was able to throw out a chain lightning in between God's Whips, and I still got to 5. I'm going to let that cycle. I'm going to try it again. But, I thought that was not supposed to be that way. But apparently it is. I don't make the rules. I just follow them. Pretty sure insulating lens. Yeah, we're gonna take apart every skill tree you guys want to take apart. We will take apart all of them. We're gonna try this one more time. Like I said, guys, I am not great at weaving chain God's Whip. There's 1, 2. There's the 4. There's the 5. Yep. So, but can you still weave 3 to 4 skills then? Yeah, 3 to 4 skills is probably way beyond my abilities. If Koos or Cybot or any of them get on the test server, they might be able to do that. Try Frozen Earth 2. Okay, we will try. You guys are putting a lot of faith and confidence in my ability to click buttons. My God, whoa! I took his life down almost all the way with like 2 hits. This guy has no gear. Hold on, let's just finish this poor guy off. Oh, I guess I could have. My God, I just club him to death like a baby seal. Because the club, I don't have a magic weapon on, so it's just, you know. Oh, there we go. Cool. All bodies is here. So, request duel. Unable to duel right now. Oh, because I'm still cooling down from other duel. There we go. So, we bring up our God's Whip. Nope. Hold on. I screwed that up. The patch notes are on the server. They're on the forums. Patch notes are on the forums. Shadowbam, yeah, that's the thing. The translation specifically said that you could not use another ability that had a global cooldown in between waves 2 through 5. That was the literal translation, but you are right. It's the animation canceling. So, yeah, I'm not good enough to do this. I will admit, I don't God's Whip weave. Guys with bad hands that are clickers, doesn't work. But it looks like you're going to be able to do it. So all you mages that were worried about your God's Whipping, you know, the translation wasn't 100% accurate. But that's the thing. Korean. We don't always get accurate notes. Your ping is probably too high to try it. Well, yeah, I'm probably just not good enough. What was the dissonant combo supposed to lower hit points by 30%? I need to see someone not clicking. I'm not clicking. Dude, mouse is up here. I am using my hand. I'm just not very good at it. I'm not clicking. I'll do it one more time. So, ready? Yeah, it looks like it looks like you can throw the chain lightning out, but Frozen Earth. One of you, yeah, jamming, whatever, man. Jamming, you get your ass on the test server, man. I'll just go over here and I'll break this duel. Jamming's like backdrop fireball this that, yeah, right. I'm a clicker. It's not gonna happen. The last passive in Songcraft, we're gonna test that tonight. Obviously, we're gonna have obviously I'm gonna have to level the Songcraft up. But I know a lot of people had a lot of questions like this one, insulating lens, and chain lightning. Stuns the primary target for 1.5 seconds if under insulating lens. Silences the primary target for 1.5 seconds if used under insulating lens. So that's a big one. That is a big one. I think people are going to try to hit 150 just to make me give up another Apex. You can use all those tasty stones. I will be using all those tasty stones. Let me bring up on my other screen. Let me bring up the PowerPoint that I have so that I can see what other changes or in sorcery. If you guys don't ask something, I'm gonna have to look it up. Oh yeah, chilled, frozen, freeze, all those things. Let's see. Leaves a trail of icy footprints behind you. The footprints last for 3 seconds after appearing and inflict frozen solid on any enemies that step on them, confining them for 8 seconds and preventing all actions, reduced by 50% in PvP. Grants affected targets freeze immunity when the confinement effect expires. Yes, the game is populated enough. Next week, a test server or a fresh start server is coming out, so you're gonna have your opportunity to play with all brand new people that don't have a ton of gear. So let's duel this guy again. So we got Frigid Tracks. Freeze immunity. Let's do that one more time. I gotta get up there faster. Public test server isn't launching for me. There you go. Didn't launch through Steam. Had to download the Glyph client and it launched okay. That's what a couple of people have said. Can I find an updated tier list somewhere to have an idea of what not to build? Why would you want to not build something? So there we go. He's frozen for 3 seconds, and then he gets 3 seconds of freeze immunity. Okay. Seems right. Anybody have any other questions on sorcery? I know it was a big thing. I know that God's Whip was a big one. And that literally said, it said in the translation, cannot do. I mean, this is the, this was the actual translation. That's the actual translation for God's Whip's changes on the Amigo. Is there the 5 meter? No, there is not a 5 meter passive. Also, we'll talk Mana Fountain before we move on. You guys do not have the 5 meter passive, so you are reduced down to 20 meters. Chain Lightning's 12, Arc Lightning's 20. So you guys don't match archers anymore. I haven't done any build tests yet. We're just early on getting into skills. Check if you can frozen arrow someone after the insulating lens blow up to do deep freeze. I'm not sure what you're talking about after the insulating lens blow up to do a deep freeze. Oh, when insulating lens expires and it does the ice shards. That's gonna be hard for me to do because when broken, but we'll try. No, we're not. We won't be trying. Yeah, I'd have to be able to break it. That's the problem. I don't have necessarily all the, I don't have all my alts leveled. Yes, I'm just going to let myself punch myself like that. What am I doing? Get over here. Just kill myself. I will borrow all bodies again. I don't even think... Do I have a magic weapon? I probably don't. Oh wait, that looks like a scepter. That's a scepter. Oh my god. That's the problem with trying to do builds, man. You're like... There we go. I gotta wait till I'm out of combat. And, yeah, I could teleport to stronger mobs, and I will go up to Aurora in a minute. We got some checking of stuff there. We got a lot of stuff to check, but people want to see this. I'm gonna borrow all bodies in a second. Let's see. Request duel. Hit me! Hit me! Keep hitting me. 486. Oh no, that was way too fast. That ice shards is like, that ice shards was there for like 1/10 of a second. So yeah, that was way too fast. I don't... Snaring all enemies, but I mean that snare was there for like nothing. We're gonna do this again real quick. Let me put this up. Yeah, you'd have to have frozen tracks on. We're gonna see. That's 17. Yeah, boom. It's like snare. It's like on and off. So that's no good. Just go ahead and finish me off. Just slap me to death. Yeah, Dark Runners are pretty much gone. This is another big one, guys. Look at Mana Fountain. Look at Mana Fountain. Frigid Tracks, Insulating Lens, and Magic Circle is what procs your Mana Fountain. I don't understand. Like, I must be missing something. Like, so I put down, now, I'm just going to put these three right next to each other. So I put down Magic Circle, right? And I get Mana Fountain. And then I use Insulating Lens. And cooldown resets whenever sorcery... Oh, okay, hold on. Yeah, let's see. Okay, that might not be too bad then. Oh, there we go. I don't know why I can't... Why can I not hit you with a fireball? What is going on? So let's see one more time. Put that down. And then... Oh, there it goes. Okay, there you go. There you go. So it's different. It's different than before. So mages aren't going to be hurting that bad with their cast time. Mages aren't going to be hurting that bad with their cast time. Not nearly as bad as healers are. Because once you guys get it out, you just have to keep it up. That's that. It's interesting that that magic is poison. Or that magic is poison. Combo poisoned weapons. Poison is magic damage over 6 seconds for the poison weapons. That's interesting. Bleed is now physical damage. So that's big too. I know what people are waiting for. They want to talk archery. Let's do archery. We need shadow play. We have shadow play in. Whatever. So here we go. Now I know what a lot of people have said. They said, how do I do bleed? Well, bleed is blazing arrow. Oh, Quill. That should have been arrow of light. But this is one of your combos right here. You go Stalkers into Blazing Arrow for your bleed, and then Fending Arrow is going to knock back and inflict weakness on light blinded targets. So that's one thing. Don't forget that this steady shooting drops you down to a walk, but evade, block, and parry is then minus 100%. I don't want to know what it's going to look like. I don't want to know what it's going to look like when you have steady shooting and you're protecting an archer who's laying down some missile rain. That's going to be rough. Remember that what was Intensity is now Hunter's Guile. And it doesn't prevent fear. So it's totally different skill. Family system is the same like before. Yeah, if you're talking... If you're talking the cargo thing, yeah. And then what's the pushback? So, I'm just gonna pick on my alt here. That's what alts are for, right? Yeah, come around this side. Goodbye. So, get away from me. But yeah, that's the bleed. The bleed was really short though. The bleed was really, really short. The damage from your electrocution also stacks with your magic attack. Yeah, I would imagine so. That makes sense. So 12-second bleed. And I didn't wait for the other one to be up. Not that one. It is kind of cool now that Endless Arrows is your first ability. Have you tried playing an archer? Tried playing an archer lately and you're like, I have 2 abilities and then I'm basic arrowing them to death? That wasn't cool. I know a lot of people are like Ebon Song. If you guys haven't seen this ability yet, this one is kind of cool. I'm by the shrine, that's why. So 5.8 move speed, 15, almost 16 meters per second move speed. So for 2 seconds. And now that we know you're going to have 25 skill points on Fresh Start, you will be able to make Ebon Song work. Yeah, check Zeal, of course. Zeal, whenever you inflict a critical hit or critical gain, 74% increased crit damage or crit healing. Quill, if you're still here, I thought Zeal got dropped down to 60% in Korea. I see that you've adjusted it to not reflect the crit rate. I'm betting that this is going to get caught on their next pass. It probably just didn't get changed. Can confirm 60%. Guys, how awesome is it that Quill is hanging out with us in my stream tonight? So when we have those little things. Oh, no problem, Quill. Thank you for all the help, the Abyssal Crystals and the XP Stones. Exactly the lynch that I needed. And then Quill was able to answer the Zeal question. That's awesome, guys. That's you know, that's building bridges, building the community. If Quill can't get an answer, make sure you get my attention. I will, of course, go through this and I will roll up the questions that came out of my stream. They might get to them, they might not. So that is that. Archery questions, guys, that aren't trying to get an answer from Quill. That's what Quill gets. He talks, and then they're like, Quill! Oh, I'm seeing something from my Discord. Is it true? Guys, look! Look! They took it off! It's just a little icon in the corner now. It's not over the whole thing. That's so awesome. I love that change. That is phenomenal. I love it. So that's archery. Yeah, remember this one changed as well. Crit rate by 20% for 12 seconds. This is not a 30. This is not a 30. This is not a 30-minute buff anymore. This is a 12-second buff. Gotta remember that one. Does remove offhand in Songcraft, does it cancel out Redoubt if already cast, as in no shield, no block? That's a good, that is a good question. But what does weakness debuff do? I should know that one, but I don't off the top of my head. Let's see. Try this one more time. Because it doesn't say. Inflicts weakness. So we'll try this again. Let's see if we can grab it. I have not gotten to occultism yet. I mean, I've been in and out of occultism. We will try again. We will go in and out of a couple of skills a couple of times depending on what class we're working with. Move away from the stick. There we go. So let's see. Poison, that. Increases duration of stun, trip, fear, shackle, petrify by 10%. So that's what weakened does. It's in Korean. What? It's still in Korean. Oh, I'm just gonna end you. I'm not quite sure if I'm digging on the bar. I'm not quite sure if I'm okay with that. Let's get rid of you. Let's go in there. Done Miss Marrow so many times and got one bark in a year of doing it. Yeah, I'm a little confused by that because that seems like a weird change, but oh. I know what that is. I actually know what this translation is. If you are under the effects of Mirror's Light, you will heal up to 4 people around you. That's what the Korean translation is. So if you're in a raid and you get Mirror's Light on you and then you use Absorb Life Force, it will change your world. It will change your world immensely. Let me give you these so I can just get on with the killing of you. I can't check the Songcraft question about shields. Oh, you've got the shield? You've got the skill? Okay, hold on. There's an arrow nor shield. Let me go put defense in. Take Soncraft out. Defense in. I will check. They've got the skill, so yeah, we're good. Okay. Let me put Redoubt in. Will it be worth it to salvage dungeon gear? I don't know. I'll have to try. I'll have to check. What was the verdict on God's Whip? The verdict is that it looks like you're going to be able to weave in between, but we're going to need a professional mage to do it, to do some testing. I don't have the dexterity of the left hand to do it fast enough. I think that might be the problem. Oh. Wizard Hunter. Alright, so let's see. I am under Redoubt. There's Dissonance. Oh, it's gone. Goodbye. Goodbye, Redoubt. Let's try one more thing. Oh, that's right. That's... Where is it? This is only a stun now. And once your effect is gone, it's gone. Wow. Wow. Let's show the people one more time, just so they know what we're about to see. What I'm going to do, for everyone that's just watching now, we're going to, in about 20 seconds, I'm going to pop Redoubt. And then as soon as I pop Redoubt, all bodies is going to hit me with Dissonance. And you're actually going to see my Redoubt buff disappear. Because I won't have access to my left hand weapon. What I'm going to do, come over here, bring this up. So my shield block rate is 13%. I'm going to pop this Redoubt. I'm at 33%. I'm down to 0 because I don't have a shield. Wow. That is crazy. That's huge, guys. You need to be writing that one down. Because, me, writing that one down. Dissonance overwrites. Redoubt. I thank you for the follow. Z. You're just going to be Z, man. I got ZS, I got Z, I got Malzar. I've got a lot of people been following. I appreciate that. We're about an hour and a minute away from giving away some Apex. It's going to be a long show tonight, but I always like to give away the stuff. Oh, did it take away the physical defense? Oh, probably, absolutely. Let's try this one more time. Let's do this one more time. So we're at 59.55. And I popped that. 59.55. Just waiting for the dissonance. Yeah. It takes away. Oh my. Oh my. Somebody asked about spell singers earlier. Oh my. Healers. Healers. We're in a little bit of trouble. We're in a little bit of trouble because Blade Dancers. Blade Dancers. Oh my. Oh my. You hate Twitch. I want to go back and see what you talked about before. Well, you can. You just have to wait until I'm done and the video's up. So we're gonna take this. We're gonna take. Well, I'm not gonna say Blade Dancer. I'm gonna say Lorebreaker. Lorebreaker, guys. Lorebreaker. Battlerage, Songcraft, Occultism. Why is Songcraft so good now? Well, Zeal is 60%. We have it confirmed. It's 60%. But this dissonance change. And remember how dissonance used to be? Dissonance used to be that ridiculousness. You had to like aim it. It was like a reticle. No more, man. Dissonance is targetable. I just went over Archery Alchemist, but if you have a specific question, we can get down on it. Why is Occult good for melee DPS instead of DR? Well, because you've got stuns. You've got CC. Why are you not letting me grab you? And are you guys noticing that I'm changing my build while I'm in combat? Are you guys seeing that? I mean, this is... I'm just going to show you guys... We'll go back to this, but... Yeah. No, I won't have that many points. Here is the... Here is the Abyssal, and I guess I'm going to have to just start the process, right? I'll just start the process. Occult also has Shadow Step. That is true. And you don't have to buy... you do not have to buy the defense pass. These two passives, you don't have to pay the 2 points for those. So it frees up points. You think Occultism is really bad for melee DPS? I would love to hear an argument for that. You have stuns, you have mobility, you know. You have the ability to pop, if you go enough points in, you have the ability to pop Deathmark Aura. So I don't, I don't think it's bad at all. Not at all, not in the slightest. I think we are good to go there, honestly. Yeah, we're I'm unlocking it now. Cuz I do want to show that one. Dissonance, man, that is just a huge change. The Aurmancy Abyssal passive, no, I have not. You guys got to realize that I have to click a bunch of stones to I have to manually go to those abyssals. Now, big thanks to Tryon for hooking me up, man. You can see I have the stones I need. I have the abyssal crystals I need. So I'm going to be able to do that. It's just going to take time. Stealth nerfs make shadow play way less desirable, although since everything combos with bleed now, that might be the only reason to take shadow play. You don't have to take shadow play to get bleed. You can get bleed through, well, archers can apply bleed. And I wouldn't say everything combos with bleed. I mean, the only thing in Whirlwind Slash in Precision Strike combo with bleed. Is Aurmancy, Occultism, Shadowplay bad combo? To me, it seems like a jack of all trades, master of none thing. Aurmancy, Occultism, Shadowplay is gonna be you're gonna be able to frontline tank with that, because if you take the Aurmancy passive, did I have a chance to check the Aurmancy Abyssal passive all bodies? Are you talking about the 13%? Because I already have the 13% confirmed. It's 13% all damage confirmed. Quill confirmed that the other day. Will Sorcery, Occultism, Shadowplay be the best mage DPS build? No, the best mage DPS build is still going to be Sorcery Songcraft. Because Zeal 60% off the top. Plus you can stack Rhythm. I'm going to do Songcraft here in a minute. Show you guys the Songcraft changes. I'll do that after I talk about Resonating Harmony. Oh my lord. Anybody else looking forward to having a level like 15, or I'm sorry, level 10 Abyssal skills on fresh start when we finally get it? Archery's had its bleed taken away. I just showed you. It's Stalker's Mark II, whatever Arrow of Light was named for North America. That's what that bleed is. My lord, come on, man. It goes to 11, Fluffy. You can't kill the metal, Fluffy. Every pony wants one. Give me the dreamiest of rings, Fluffy. Let's get testy, Fluffy. The light is fading, Fluffy. Flame on, Fluffy. Nice. They have a bunch of new Fluffy commands now that I'm waiting here. Maybe if Fluffy hears my prayers. What time am I coming to church for the egg hunt on Sunday? No. Let's see if Confessor is still viable. Confessor is still viable. They're all still viable. Even, you know, I was doing some stuff the other day, and even Templar looks viable. This is just gonna take a second, guys. We gotta bang out a lot of XP. Gotta bang out a lot of XP. Oh yeah, if you didn't see the first hour and a half of the show, yeah, it's sick. Put urgency on, and then I'm sorry, it's not urgency anymore. It's pain harvest. Put pain harvest on, and then mend, and you can throw nonstop mends. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I do apologize, guys. I should have been smarter, and I should have had these characters. I should have had the Abyssals all unlocked. I didn't think about that until like the test server was down. I generally don't like to hang out on the test server. I like to do stuff on live. I left PTS because I'm unable to get Ancestral 1. The grind command doesn't seem to work, so I left PTS again. Yeah, the problem is like, as you've seen, I've tried a Fluffy command, but when multiple people are trying Fluffy gets overworked, man. There we go. Fluffy's off eating donuts with the Furby. That's what they're doing. So, yeah. I wouldn't have gotten all these stones and all these abyssal crystals if I wasn't a content creator and I wasn't live and I wasn't trying to do this for you guys. They would have been like, that's the commands are there for. But they want us testing. Fluffy got eaten by the Furby. Probably, man. Start that rumor. Dude, Jalon broke Fluffy. His Furby ate him. What is my favorite drink? My favorite drink is actually the Arnold Palmer tea mix. I don't like plain water. Years and years and years and years and years in the field, in the military, setting up a new hospital system for the Air Force. I drank water out of plastic canteens for years. No, I loved water before the military. I absolutely loved it. But after water in plastic canteens, forever. I can't do it anymore. Alright, so Dissonance now also inflicts resonating harmony, reducing the target's max health by 30% for 8 seconds. So, increases the duration of Discord. Increases the duration of Discord by 50% when cast on targets under the effect of Dissonance. So we're going to duel our friend here again. 15,746. $11,249. Insta shot. Not even over the duration of 10 seconds. But just boom. That's harsh. Guys, bards. I called it. I said that there were going to be primary bard classes. That Songcraft is going to be. You're going to need this passive. Look at that. Somebody just went down 30%. I wonder if world bosses are immune to resonating harmony. So, reduces enemies' physical and magic defense by 15%. So there's full plate. There's 15,748. And then we're going to cast this on somebody under Dissonance. So there's the Dissonance. Oh. There's the Dissonance. They're down to 11. And that hit also will have reduced their magic and physical defense by 15%. That's crazy. That's nuts. So you basically, you're going to be able to reduce somebody's, you're going to be able to reduce somebody's physical defense by 65%. Goodbye. You guys see that? Primary bards, man. Primary bards. Did you see that? And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this. Oh no, we're not gonna combo him with that. Guys, that's crazy. Your defense kept dropping as well because you were charmed, and I was using Ode to Recovery. Inflicts. If you're under Dissonance, you're going to get 30% received healing decrease, and you're going to be taking 900 continuous magic damage. Can you... I don't know what that acronym means. Yeah, we're going to do it one more time. Oh yeah, like I keep telling you guys, I better see every single person that has Songcraft. You better all have healing him. Any recommendations for bard classes? Here's the thing, man. That's what we're doing together. We're learning. Like I am not the almighty guru of like all the trees. So as you just saw, that was crazy. We're gonna do this one more time, just so you guys can see what's gonna happen here. Request this duel. So what I'm doing here is I have the Abyssal passives. I have Resonating Harmony. So when I hit them with Dissonance, their health is going to drop. And then I charm them. I hit them with Discord. I hit them with the 2 songs, and look at their health just go down. Because they can't tank. They don't have any damage. They don't have any damage resistance. I mean, look at what I'm shrekking them right there. That's crazy. I mean, that's killer, guys. That's nuts. So we were at whatever timestamp about 45. We're gonna talk bards right there. That's nuts. All right, I saw another question. Oh, if he's already hurt, how much damage does that Dissonant passive do since it's max health, not current health? It does 30%. 8,000 defense gone. You won't have Abyssal skills for months on Fresh Start. That is true. Remember that this show is half Fresh Start, half 4.5. There are some viewers who are not going to 4.5. Also, guys, big one. I want to show you Mana Stars. You guys are used to Deathmark Aura from Burning Brand. It's now off of Hellspear's Summon Crows, Bone Prison, or the secondary beams of Crippling Mire, which I have to look at in a second. There is a way to increase your number of beams, and I don't know what it is. Impales enemies when they miss. What? Impales enemies when they miss you with an attack. What? Am I reading this right? If you miss me, you get impaled? That's crazy. That's crazy. No. I don't know how long the Impale is. But, let me pull this down. I want to show you guys. I want to test this actually. I keep using all bodies. So, what I'm going to do is there's the Impale for 1 second. Wow, so somebody said that you got an immunity, and I told them that I didn't think so, and you don't. There is no immunity. Oh, there we go. No fat Furbies. What's with all the Z names tonight, man? Somebody was like, oh, when you get hit with a debuff, you can't get hit with the debuff again for 15 seconds. And I was like, no, I don't think so. There's a 1 second Impale, and there's no debuff immunity. That's Shadow Vortex. That's your cheese right there. So Shadow Vortex keeps them in the middle for keeps you in the middle for 10 seconds. Oh, Big Nate hosting me with 3 viewers. I love hosts. You couldn't escape at all? Wow. If you guys are out there and you're on the PTS, you're playing around. Play around with Shadow Vortex. Well, yeah, let's see. I'll put it back on you. See if... Do you have... teleport? You have Aurmancy. You got teleport? Does this monkey have teleport? If not, this monkey's gonna go get teleport. Okay, they have teleport now. Okay, so you can teleport out of it. So I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I think it gets weaker as it goes on. Yeah, we'll have to do some more testing. But I mean, for people who don't have Aurmancy, oh, try backdrop. Yeah, we can do that. I'll do that. I grab Shadow Play real quick. I have Shadow Play. Only useful in raids, yeah. But I mean, if it keeps everybody in a spot for 10 seconds that doesn't have teleport, that's a combo. That's Shadow Vortex Meteor for the win, man. Quest duel. So I'll show it from my screen. So there it is. Can't move. Oh, so you know what, man? I'm not sure if I think this skill might be garbage, because you're gonna run into somebody that doesn't have, they don't have anything. I doubt it. I don't think you're gonna run into somebody that has nothing. Whatever. Can glider out of it? Yeah, that's what I'm not sure if I have a glider on this alt. That's what I'm going to do now. Oh, people have bumped the warehouse guy all the hell over in creation. I don't have a. Oh, yes I do. I have the cheesy. I have a glider. I have the cheesiest of gliders. So we're about 38 minutes away from that Apex giveaway. Got about 38 minutes to get 17 more people in here if you want to see me dig into my pocket and pull out another one. Well, you won't actually see me dig in my pocket. Quest duel. Oh, yeah. So, I don't, Yeah, that's true. Where is it? Let me test that real quick, because I know that was a source of concern for people. Occultism. We'll throw in defense. I just want to check. I want to check something else while we're here. So put this here. Well, yeah, where the hell did I put my glider? So there's suppressed invincibility. So even when I come down, I can't use a secondary invincibility form because I'm on suppressed invincibility. So that is that's going to be a big one, guys. Remember that. If you drop from your glider and you have invincibility, you're not going to be able to use it again. I'm actually wondering, I don't have the serp bracers. I'm actually wondering if the serp bracers, proc and you've had your invincibility from the serp bracers, do the serp bracers give you this 15-second invincibility limit? That would kind of suck, because if your serp bracers pop, made you invincible, and then you try to pop your Ravenspine glider, that you can't do anything with. Preparing glider, invincible flight disabled. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Your Ravenspine wings are on cooldown for 45 seconds, but you're on invincibility cooldown for 14 seconds, 15 seconds. You can't get invincibility from any other source for 15 seconds. And so I'm wondering if the serp bracers are going to start screwing people on their Ravenspines. Like, your serp bracers pop, you went invincible, now you try to escape with your glider, but you can't get the invincibility from it because you're on invincibility cooldown. That's gonna be crazy. So what we've seen so far, guys, if we have seen bards are crazy. Let me see. This is a quote about the diminishing returns. Debuffs have been adjusted to fade off in 30 seconds. Repeated debuffs will decrease their duration. Rank 2 will cause a 25% penalty. Rank 3, 50% in the 4. Yeah, here's the thing, Paradox. The thing that you just listed, that's how it is now. That's a change we've had in North America for a couple of years. The 1, 2, 3, 4 thing. Unassailable still a thing. Somebody asked me something else about... Oh, Aurmancy, the passive. Yeah, I'll show you guys that. Good thing that this isn't costing me any gold. I'd probably go poor. Unassailable. Grants a 1% chance to gain invincibility for 2 seconds after receiving any damage. Okay. Well, we'll have to do it this way. Do I even have a bow? Okay, yeah, I do. I guess Rapid Strikes will be good too. We'll do Rapid Strikes. No, turn around. Why? No, don't hit me. Stop it. Oh, I didn't. Stupid. Stupid. You know, you would think that a guy that does this for a living would know that you actually have to take the passive that you want to test. Oh yeah, we got to talk about Health Lift again. We got to talk about Nether again for those that have joined us. We're going to talk about Thwart. So let me take those. Let me take Unassailable. Doubles the duration of Warding Light or Warding Mist. Korean. And then I want to check that one more time too. So this one to this one. No, to this one. And then duel ended in a draw. Aw. Oh, okay. Game Pro. That probably makes sense. That probably is very, 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 very much so making sense. Let's see if I can trigger this. Let's see if I can trigger this unassailable. Let me also take off. I do have it, right? Okay. So no, unassailable does not trigger the 14-second cooldown. As you saw, the unassailable invincibility procced, but the unassailable did proc, but it didn't proc the cooldown. So unassailable looks fine. Let's see if we can get that one more time. 1% chance my butt. Come on. This is why I don't take unassailable. So the immunity to all damage for 2 seconds, but it did not give the debuff. So unassailable, Clarky09. That's probably true then. It probably doesn't. Is there a better class than Shadowblade right now, or is Shadowblade the strongest? Like I said, man, I'm not putting like the seal of approval on any class yet. That's jumping the gun. There is a lot of testing to do, a whole lot. I mean, we got a lot of stuff to test. I mean, as you saw right now, jamming the Raven Spine does. I already tested that. There it is right there. Suppress invincibility. 15 seconds. And then that is the same. Oh, hi stupid. Maybe if I was on the right screen. There's suppress invincibility. When I drop, I can't use invincibility because invincibility is suppressed. For you, what's the strongest class? Doombringer, healer. But I'm kind of leaning towards that bard. I'm gonna try to figure out how to make that bard thing work. And then hot swap in a weapon and just be like, pfft. I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet though. Shadowblade. Here's the thing. I can test out a lot of things, but you guys are the better testers. You guys tell me. You guys tell me what the melee stuff is, what the mage stuff is. I don't know it as well as you guys do. Can I show off some heals? I did heals. I will do heals at the end when I cycle through. I did heals for the good portion of the pre-show, but I can tell you right now, heals are disgusting. What haven't I covered? And then once I've covered everything, I'm gonna cycle up to Aurora. We've done. Oh, defense. Let's talk defense while I have it in. Staggers a snared target for 0.3 of a second. I haven't shown off Spell Singer. I'm not showing off builds per se. I'm just showing off the trees. That's a good question. Game Pro. That is a really good question. We need to try that. Oh yeah, or I had stuff I wanted to try. Let's actually do this. Increases magic. Wow. Increases magic defense by 2,840 when you go shrug to conversion shield. And shrug doesn't need a prompt anymore, and you can use it for a flat 16% magic reduction, and then you can use conversion shield for 42%, or Or, guys, here's what you might be able to do, plate wearers. Plate wearers, you might be able to do... Whatever. You might be able to do the flame conversion shield. Send 42% of that received magic damage back. Uh-oh. Okay. Send 42% of that back. That might work. So, you know, you're getting hammered on by a mage. 16% less. Pop your flame. Raise your own magic defense by 2840. Not bad. Not bad. Disgusting good or disgusting bad on heals. Disgusting, oh my god. One healer is going to be easier to take down, but a pack of healers, you're going to have to, like, all the classes are going to have to think what the hell to do about a healer ball. If you have a real raid, you have 50 people in a raid and you have 10 healers, good game, man. Good game. I don't think you're going to be able to burn through 10 healers. I don't think fights are going to be this mage ball versus mage ball anymore. I think you're going to have to start fighting and pulling people. Like, you're going to have to flank and maneuver. Melee, I don't think you're going to be able to jump into the middle of the ball anymore and, like, just slap 2 or 3 healers down. Healers are going to have a lot of tools in their toolbox. We're going to get to that when I start doing healer specific stuff. One more time for people who weren't here for Banishment. I don't think. Okay, so I'll do it the other way. Let me go get Banishment on this character. So everybody has oh, never mind, I can't do it. Let me see if I can do it this way. All bodies, you got a pet? Let me save you some time. Quilladon to the rescue. Switch to 3 skill trees. Oh. There you go, Quill. There's the guy that needs, What are you doing? Oh. Quilladon is hostile, so watch this. Nether. Look at his pet. Look at his pet dying. That's to the Nether. That's... Goodbye. Goodbye, pet. I'm in trouble now. I killed his pet. But yeah, that's to the Nether, man. So in all those fights where everybody has their... That's like the Darth Vader death choke. Debuff telekinesis. What? He's using telekinesis! Telekinesis doesn't even exist in game anymore. What is this? What is this? Awesome. But, so you guys see, you're gonna have to be careful charging in on mounts. That's, to his Banishment. You see him coming, you drop the Banishment down. As they hit it, bam, mounts and pets are dead. You guys remember when it used to be the fight of battle pets? And now here's the thing. This skill is not... This is not the level 55 skill. That's going to be there on Fresh Start. Alright. Yeah, nice viewer count. You know, a lot of people are interested. This is going to help. Thanks, Quill. This will help you guys if you guys want to see other stuff. Koos, man, gonna need mages o' plenty. Gonna need mages of plenty work. We've been talking about mages tonight. Mages are sick. Primeval. Don't count out primevals. We'll talk about why not to count out primevals in a second. You don't want to you don't want to count out primevals. They're not necessarily the best build, but they are going to have some advantages. So, yeah, Archer is very strong in 4.5. Very, very strong. As you've seen tonight, guys, there are some wicked combos. Absolutely wicked combos. And this is helping, because now we're going to be able to look at all the Abyssal skills without, like, 20-minute intervals. So I appreciate this, Quill. Now we can talk this one, because I know you guys were excited about this one too, so we'll be able to talk this. Let me switch real quick. I know we don't have sorcery. I know. Oh, you guys are going to say Battlerage and defense, and then that'll be all I'll bother Quill for. This Quill's the band. JHA best bow for Archer until Obsidian. T2 dungeon bow. You want to get a T2 dungeon bow if you can. Oh, damn. Look at this guy go. I can't even. Oh my lord. That's this is where GM Fluffy went. Oh, if that went that fast, I am gonna bother Quill. Don't make me, Quill. I won't bother you. Let's switch one more time. That way we can just knock this out. I can be the go-to guy. I'm gonna be I have a feeling I'm gonna be here forever. Oh, occultism, yeah, we need that. Okay. Awesome. Much appreciation. Let me pop open one. Again, just swing by me on the fresh start server though, man. I need this on the fresh start. That'd be great. Thanks. There, guys. Now we can get some testing done. Now, awesome. This guy over here. I'm sure Arid is knocking out all that regrading stuff. Oh, I already had occultism. I'm stupid. The hell one did I have? Oh well. I'm good. Thanks, Quill. Bow. Bow politely. Hi, Mom. I'm on TV. Awesome. Much appreciation, Quill. That's going to help us figure out the rest of the stuff tonight. So, where were we? Primeval. Yeah, let's show Primeval. Now, is Primeval dead? No, Primeval's not dead. And I know I already have Shadow Play in, but I don't know what it is, man, but there's something about me. I have to have my Archery and my Shadow Play next to each other, or I, like, wig out. Yeah, I got all these. 55. 55. Yeah, I got all these. Whoa, the screen. What? Are you summoning a Red Dragon on top of... Oh. Nope. Please. Please forgive me. Oh my god. What is this? No! Forgive me, Yata. I did not mean to kill you. Forgive me. Oh. Woo! Never again. Never again will I kill a Yata indiscriminately. Wow. Whoa! Somebody clip that. Somebody's got to clip that for me. That was crazy. That was nuts. Okay, so here's the big one for tanks. While I got Abyssal in, and since Quill was nice enough to do that, yeah, the break is coming up in 18 minutes. I'm gonna give I'm going to give out the Apex. Then I'm going to stretch the shoulder, get some fresh tea. You know, I'm having a blast. I'm having an absolute blast. I have the brace on early tonight. Yes, this is me. Hi. So, here's your problem. Here's your problem with Aurmancy. Oh well, they left. I was gonna tell them to come join us. But here's your problem. I didn't think Shaken existed anymore. I thought Shaken was gone. But for the moment, it says Shaken. I thought the Shaken debuff was gone. Let's find out. Let's just test. 10 seconds, we'll know. We'll have our answer. Stop hitting him. You're punching him to death. So here's our target. Oh, Lord. Shaken still does exist. Shaken does exist. So that's going to change some things. It does some stuff. But where the big thing comes in is that you don't have Mirror's Warp anymore. Cybot is... Cybot's been talking about this for a bit. You're losing some jukes. You're losing some moves. Oh, Paradox Wolf. Boom. Boom. That's 2. That means next show has an Apex to give away, because this show already has one. And we were closer, and then people left. We are at 25 points at level 50. I got that out of the notes, 25 points at 50, because it's half a point per level. Now, Primeval, does it have its, you know, does it have its flavor still? Yeah, I mean, you have Teleport, but you don't have Leech. You don't have Mirror's Warp. Health Lift is only a 20-second buff now. Remember this, guys. Health Lift, 20 seconds. You do have the ability to be immune to sleep. You have the ability to break fear. There we go, Fat Furbies. So you can break fear, immune to fear. Oh, in PvP reflects fear. What? Does it even say that? If an enemy attempts to cast fear on you while you're using the skill, the fear effect will reflect back on the attacker. Nice. This is the big one for the tanks, though. I know that there was... Let me bring this up. I know there was some discussion. Converts 13% of received damage to health. This is where a true tank isn't going to have their damage passive. Because remember, if I take this passive right here, I don't have the archery passive. So this is 13% life recycle. Now, if you take this and you have Mirror's Light on you and you have the bits and pieces from different places to increase received healing, that healing, the 13% life you get back, does get buffed by received healing. So that is pretty good. Also, the 10-point passive in Aurmancy. Right, you cannot get these on Fresh Start. Remember, this show is PTS patch notes 4.5 and Fresh Start. So if I say something is in this block or down here, you can't get these on. You can't get these on first start. No need to X, man. There's no point. I don't even have Nightbot running yet. Nightbot's still sleeping. He's eating pizza, eating sugar cookies. So yeah, now here's the other thing that you're gonna have to remember. You're not gonna have your damage buff, but the Aurmancy passives are not that bad. They're not bad. As a tank, you're gonna be able to push, pull, set like lines, so it's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Especially since I just saw you. You go in as a frontline tank. Banishment, get rid of all them pets and all them mounts right off the bat. Pull people together. If you're going to be Aurmancy Occultism, you're going to be able to Vicious Implosion. Like here, let's just do that. Let's not talk it. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Let's put Occultism in here. So, here's your Shadow Vortex. Here's your Banishment. You know, I'm going to pull this out my backside a little bit. But what you're going to do for your opening, however you're going to open, you're going to go in there. And then, you know, we'll do this with, these are both ground reticles, right? Yeah. So, you go in there, you Vicious Implosion, you throw your Shadow Vortex down, you throw your Nether down, all their pets, all their mounts, pulled into the middle. Now, I know what people are saying. Why would I want to get rid of pets and mounts? Well, because pets and mounts get in the damn way. You just got rid of them all. Every pet that was there, every mount that was there, every summon that was there is now gone. Because this is 200%. Plus mana regen for everybody in that area is minus 100%. Now, I don't know what's going to happen. That's going to take some advanced testing. What happens if you're standing in the middle of Banishment and you pop a Kraken's Might? Do you just not get any mana back? I mean, imagine that. Imagine, you know, you're fighting somebody who goes to meditate and you just drop Banishment on them. No mana for you. So, back to the Primeval part of that. Do I think Primeval is dead? No. But do I think Aurmancy is the... Thank you for that. I'm gonna thank all the follows when we do our Apex giveaway. We do our break, because I know it's a bigger show tonight. I'm trying to make sure that we stay on track. Sweetheart, I need you to keep an eye on the red number in channel. We're getting kind of close. We're getting close. So yeah, frontline tanks. If your job is to tank and initiate, you're not gonna need the extra damage skills. So this is where Aurmancy excels. Where I think I'm going to flip these out, I'm going to put Songcraft in, I'm going to put Witchcraft in, I'm going to put Occultism in. You're talking trees to supplement archery. Well, you know, double time right here. Dissonance, like what's every archer's complaint in life? There we go, 151, I see it. So I owe you guys 3 Apex at the giveaway time. 150 was the goal. We got 151. I see it. Boom. So you guys know Paradox is trying to make its next big push. I'm trying to get my Twitch partnership. My Twitch partnership lets me make even more money, lets me run ads. It's just another way for me to get more money, for me to give more Apex away. So, while we finish this up, Songcraft we talked about earlier. Dissonance, disabling that left-hand weapon, taking Redoubt off. Well, what's every archer always say? Archer's like, I'm trying to fight somebody, and it's like, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, oh, block, 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 block. Well, no, because 20 meters away, you can take away their shield. You can take away their Redoubt. You know, if you're looking, you're like, well, I'm not going to get jukes. Well, I think that 200% of your move speed over 2 seconds, that also means then archers, you might go back to putting move speed gems in your boots again. That might be that might be more viable than Resilience. If you can get that speed going. If you haven't seen, we talked about this one. Let me take the Ancestral off. I'll duel again, but so that this one, guys, well, I can't pull it out of there, so stop it. So as you can see, Rofei has Quartermaster targeted. What's this range? So, you know, somebody gets in on top of you, 15 meters in front of you. So I come around here. Rofei has Quartermaster targeted. Rofei can't target me, loses target on me, and can't target me again for 5 seconds. That's crazy. I think Ebon's Song has some serious better utility, and that's the third point of the triangle. Cybot teaches you've got damage at the top, you've got no mobility and utility. I think Songcraft already is showing better utility than Aurmancy does. And then don't forget, you go 9 points in, you get Zeal at 9 points instead of 11 points. So there's some process, or there is some you know, progress. You take Hummingbird or Deadly Refrain. Sorry, man. All these have new titles. And then let me get up to, let me just take some stuff. You know, you take, you pop this, you automatically get, increases all crit rates, increases crit rate by 3%, and then it stacks off your song. So if you're song weaving, for the extra damage, I mean, that's an option. Sorry, I haven't looked over at the chat in a second. I will scroll back up through the chat when I'm done with this tree. So I mean, personally, I think Ebon's Song is going to give you some more options due to Songcraft. Let's take a look. What did I miss? No spoilers, please. I don't even know what you guys are going to spoil. Fresh start is going to be 60% Ebon Songs, probably. What about the abundance of Ebon Song? What trees? Okay, we'll talk about counters later. We need to just keep going through. You can keep spamming the crit song skill. You don't actually have to play other songs. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Every 8 seconds. Well, you can't, because 2, 1. It's, oh, it does. It's an instant. Look at this guy. Look at all bodies. I love it. So there's that. We're talking about Witchcraft for Trickster. Witchcraft, if you're only going to get 1 teleport out of Aurmancy, then, you know, you might as well, you know, you can get 1 teleport out of Witchcraft. Witchcraft is going to give you, you know, gives you CC, gives you the fear, whatchamacallit, a melee gets on top of you. You can always have Banshee's Wail. You know, Mist Bubble Trap. You know, if you're good at your kiting, you know, you bring this down. If you're good at your kiting, you drop that down, you kite the person around, and you run them right back through. You run them right back through your trap. I will talk about healing later. I will loop back around to healing. I did healing for a good hour before the show started. Yes, that's also true. If you just keep spamming whatever it is, Deadly Refrain, it does reduce the cooldown. That is true. Very much so. So there's that. And then Occultism. Oh, you gotta go to work. Well, that's okay, because this will be on Twitch, and then 24 hours after the show ends, this will be on YouTube, so you can take it with you anywhere you go. Talking about Occultism. If you want to take Occultism with Archery and Shadow play, as we've already said, Shadow Vortex, you're running, you know, got a cast time, but you get through it. They have to run through it. You can use it how you want. You get your Boneyard back. Now, Boneyard is going to inflict Stagger, which disables movement, skill use, channeling, cast time. Not a bad combination. And then, of course, you know, you got your ever famous. You've got your spears. You've got your crows. Absorb Life Force isn't a bad option. If it did get changed the way I was told, let's check real quick. You guys all are familiar with how Absorb Life Force used to work. It used to be a channel. Well, now it's not. I'm not channeling. And then this guy moves, gets too far away. He didn't get the stun. Must have ended. Hold on. Let's go to 11. I think it's 10. Yeah, it is 10. But I gotta get to 15. So let me pop this. So there it is. And then the person's kiting away. There's the stun. They catch a 3-second stun. I don't know what she's doing. She's just, you know, she's being her. She's a big orange tabby. She's deaf. The orange tabby is deaf, so sometimes she doesn't even know she's meowing. She had really bad ear mites when she was a kitten, and that was a good game on her part. Because everyone, oh yeah, you wanted to check that. So let's see. Bring down Healing Him. This is a big thing, guys. I've talked about it. It's being talked about right now. Every single person in raids, every single person that runs Songcraft in raids, you need to take Healing Him, because your healers are not going to be able to keep you all up. Well, that might be a lie. That whole men thing we saw earlier, that might be a lie. But we're at 6 stacks. 6 stacks gives us 12-6. 8 stacks gives us 11-4. Oh, that's 9 stacks. 12 stacks gives us 10-2. So let's see. I lost it. Why am I losing? Oh, am I at max stacks? Yeah, I'm at max stats. That's why there's no number. So at max, 9-second cooldown. That's not too bad. No, at face value, what I was saying at face value, we didn't think healers were gonna be as effective anymore. I'm gonna give away this Apex in 2 seconds. Chrono down is done. So that means it is time to dig into my pockets and give away 3 Apex. I will ask you guys now while I gotta get Nightbot up. Give me a second. Get Nightbot up. If you guys aren't already following my YouTube, click on my YouTube down below. If you guys have never heard of Ashes of Creation and you're looking for a new MMO in development, click on my Ashes of Creation link. These are just all ways I'm trying to develop the voice of 50,000 gamers. I need more viewership. The more viewership I have, the more serious I can be taken when the more serious I can be taken when I say, hey, Mr. Company Man, we'd like some answers. Well, right now it's like, Jalon, you have less than 2,000 followers. We really don't care what you have to say. Later on down the road, when I have 50,000 viewers, you know, I work for you guys. I would love to be Co-Carnage and be invited to come play Pantheon early. That would have been cool. That's what I want to be. I'm going to be playing Ashes later on this year in Alpha for you guys. I'm going to go to Bless. I'm going to go to Camelot Unchained and just be like, so you guys don't have to pay into it. Be like, Jalon, let me see this class. Oh my god, the class is awesome. I want to go play it. Alright guys, so I'm not giving away any gliders tonight. I don't even want to load that. I don't even want to load that thing. I don't know what's so special about Koos, but Koos, man, it says that you're special because my friend Koos is also watching. That's awesome. So guys, I got 3 Apex on the line. We're going to do a keyword giveaway. And we are going to do... The keyword is hashtag 50,000. Nope, I cannot give the Apex to the fresh start. The Apex has got to go to you on a legacy server. The reason why is because I cannot do a giveaway and say I will deliver it to you on a fresh start server because the fresh start servers are not open. Now, what if you're like, but I don't currently play? Well, then talk to me after the show. Talk to me after the show. If you win and you only want an Apex on a fresh start server, talk to me after the show. And we can figure something out. But right now, these are going to go to legacy servers. So I'm going to be giving away 3, and I'm just going to roll them. I got 55 people. Hashtag 50,000. Hashtag 50,000. Let me see who I know. I got some of my subscribers. Oh yeah, guys, just so you know, just so it's all on the up and up, my subscribers, my regulars, they get no extra luck in tonight's video. Once we get past fresh start, I am going to weight my subscribers and my regulars. My regulars and my subscribers, they help make this possible. Especially my subscribers. I can only give away what I make. So they will get an extra weight on their rolls once fresh start in 4.5 hits. They will be getting a +1 weight. Regular, they're going to get the same weight as the subscribers. So all you got to do is show up often. Hang out in my Discord. I got 63 of you. There needs to be a lot more. There's 151 in channel. There's 63 of you who have hashtagged 50,000. And by the way, just like Tryon's rules. Just like Tryon's rules. I have 2 of my staff members in the chat tonight. If either one of my staff members wins on the roll, I will give them an Apex, and I will roll another Apex. Because I'm just like that. My 2 staff members are Sweet Tart, who is my media director for the Paradox Gaming Network, and Wolfus Moon, although she doesn't actually produce anything yet. She is trying. She's trying to get that whole real life thing down. And then she's going to start producing some videos with me. Which is convenient, because she's right over there. She's literally, like, I can throw something at her. I can throw something at her and hit her.
Please don't.
Please don't. Alright, I got 69 of you. That makes me think that some of you have like 5 or 10 accounts in here, just, you know, getting the number up. Hashtag 50,000, folks. Hashtag 50,000. I'm going to roll it. I'm going to give people 90 seconds from now, which means it's going to be later. But 90 seconds from now, I'm going to hit the first roll it. Remember, it's going to show up in chat before you hear me say it. What I need people to do is, if you're the winner, I need you to say something right after you win. If you don't, it makes it harder on me, and we want to make things easy on me. Not interested playing fresh start only? Okay, well, you could still win. Talk to me after the show. Like I said, I have to say I'll deliver to a legacy server. That's where I have to say I'll deliver it. I got to keep myself. There's rules. You know, there's a lot of rules to stuff. There's a lot of rules. The duel ended in a draw. There's a boat here. My peanut. I don't want to go that way. I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. That Furby, man. Nope. No collision damage. Alright, 14 seconds from now. 80 people! Hashtag 50,000. Got a boat. Almost landed on my head. The giveaway ended in a draw. That's right. Jalan wins. What? How did Jalan win? Jalan won his own Apex. How does that work? Paris Walker version 2. Following since today. Awesome. Make sure you say something, Paris. Make my life easy. Make my life easy. Say something. Anything. Something? Maybe? There we go. Perfect. Because then I do this. I do this. That is 1. Number 2. Baloin. Baloin is a follower since March 26th and one of my subscribers. Baloin, say something. There we go. And there we go, guys. One more. This is the last one. So I'm gonna roll it. I'm gonna roll it gently. I'm gonna roll it nicely. Bison, 1 hit point. Been following since March 23 and is a subscriber. Whisper. There we go, guys. That is 3 Apex. I will get those delivered in the next couple of days. What happens is it's the first person on the list. I deliver it to them. Once they subscribe, once they receive it, then I can delete the character, go on in the next one. So that is just what happens. What I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna take a real quick break, and you know what? I am gonna say this. You know, we've managed to hit 158. You know what? We had a lot of subs. We had a lot of subs yesterday. We had a lot of subs on just a random show. What do you think, sweetheart? Do you think we could do? You think we could hit 200? I think we could hit 200. 200 easy? All right, guys. You heard it. 200 easy. If we hit 200, I'm going to give away another Apex. Got to kick your friends. I know. I know. No, 200 tonight's show. 200 tonight. If we get 200 tonight, I'll give away another one. I will give away another one. So I'm going to take a quick break, stretch my shoulder. I'm starting to get that tearing pain, so you know I gotta get up. I will be back in a few minutes, guys. Enjoy the music. Alrighty. Back half of the show. So it's always the fun part of the show. This is where the that's where I you know, see who all the loyal people are, the ones that stick with me. But yeah, let me scroll through here. Here we go. You can also make money by letting weirdos play with your lolly character. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. What's the biggest surprise I've seen on the PTS so far? The bard thing. The bard thing, the healer thing, the pain harvest plus mend. Oh, the absolute biggest what is the if I'm a healer and I'm under free runner, I can't heal myself with antithesis. That's probably the biggest one so far I've seen. That was legitimately like what? So, want to say thanks to Hybrid Panda. Hybrid Panda sent me a bunch of glider codes, so I will get those passed out. That is mighty nice of you. Guys, check out Hybrid Panda's YouTube channel if you've never heard of Hybrid. I was actually it was kind of funny. I try to check every single person who subscribes to my YouTube. If they have followers, even if they have like 2 followers, I try to swing over just to see what they have. And Panda is definitely somebody that I can, you know, learn some stuff from. That and yeah, some of the stuff you do. I do have to say though, Panda, you're the guy that did the Dead by Daylight, and that game is one that definitely want to check that one out. But man, I don't have time. You guys keep me busy. Questions. I get so many questions. I love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah, I do. I remember that. I do remember you as a creator. Dude, I don't even have skills. Don't duel me. I have skills in. I'm a tomb caller. Can't duel you. Let's leave this raid. Let's put in something that looks like a real build. Oh yeah, big thing, guys. I know I kind of glazed over it. Critical Discord has a 16-second cooldown now. There is no more Critical Discord spam. So that's a big one. Yeah, Panda, if he streams, I didn't know that. I will definitely check that out. I like to watch my fellow streamers. I'm gonna be the first guy to say, I have like so much to learn about streaming. Like some lessons I've gotten, and I get it. Like I've sat down. Some streamers have sat down with me, and they understand like the type of show I do, like why I do certain things, and they're like, all right, that makes sense. Like why I don't have a music bot. Talked about it last night. I don't have a music bot because if I have a music bot, then when people request copyrighted songs, it will my videos on Twitch will get the audio muted for the duration of the copyrighted material, and then I won't be able to grab those videos from Twitch and put them on YouTube. I could always just record the show, but like last night, a 7-hour stream is going to be like, my hard drive is actually going to fill up. It's going to be like tilt, man. Tilt. You're done. Let's take Aurmancy. Because we can. So I'm playing a spell song. So I can go up to Aurora to test. Oh, you know what I wanted to do before I go up to Aurora? I wanted to go over patch notes. Some patch notes stuff. let me do this. Let me turn off the timer. Yep. And then let me put you back over here. Let me grab you and let me grab these patch notes. Let's talk about these patch notes, which I thought I had bookmarked. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wizard. Bison said no. My spot. Definitely going to have to get into that thread later on. Guys, there's a 4.5 findings thread. Make sure you jump into that one. Did I ever see if Quake Antithesis procs free runner combo cooldown? It's not that it's a cooldown. If you're under free runner, you cannot target yourself with Antithesis. Period. Period. So yeah. But I was able to heal myself when I ran in towards the person. So that's good stuff. That's good. Patch notes, patch notes, patch notes, patch notes. The official patch notes. Okay, guys, now let me do a window capture. Yep. And then, yeah, there we go. What happens if I do, we don't want to do that. We want to do, there we go. So, first and foremost, dragon, RP, dragon. I don't want to talk dragons. It makes me sad. I'm never going to have a dragon. Done. Achievements related to the illustrious weapons and armor have been removed due to their ease of acquisition. Now, what does that mean for... Oh, wait. There we go. What does that mean for titles? What does that mean for titles? I don't know. I want to go one more out. Yeah, there we go. I don't know what that means for titles. I'm currently working on the carpentry title on Jalan on the main server, and I'm like, do I just go ahead and make the 2 illustrious items? I'm like, nah, I ain't making 2 illustrious items. Added a tier 3 Lunagem crafting achievement, Lunagemologist. No thanks. Here's a good one. Added new achievements related to the rank 14 necklaces. You're going to be able to do your necklace. Characters now gain 2 skill points every... Characters gain 2 skill points every 2 levels. Totaling 28 skill points. No. Because 2 skill points every 2 levels would be... There's 27 2s in 55, right? 55 divided by 2 is 27.5 times 2. Man, if you're gonna give me 55, that's a skill point every 2 levels, totaling 28. Ignore this. This is wrong. This is wrong. You can now save your custom statistics with a saving pendant. Changing classes will also change your stats. So I imagine if I have a skill saver pendant, then I can, you know, have another one and another one. So then I imagine it would tie my first build to my first stats. That's kind of cool. That's actually kind of cool. So if you're a person like me, I've been stuck as a healer because I have all my points in spirit. But, you know, if you can afford to migrate stats, you might be able to do a couple of things. Further reduce the damage dealt from higher level characters onto lower level characters in conflict zones on Nuya and Haranya. I'm going to be completely honest, I don't see it. Unless it's like 90%, no. I don't know. Characters can no longer be deleted if they are a member of a player nation. Little things in life. Little things. Little things. Each effect, miss, evasion, shield, block, parry, crit, hit, normal hit, is calculated by their specific rate separately. Let me tell you why this is huge. Because as it is right now, if you get your evasion, your shield block, and your parry high enough, you are invulnerable to frontal attacks, provided the person doesn't have enough focus to drop you down under 100%. It was somebody came up with the term aversion or avoidance, one of the two. I think that they said avoidance. If your evasion plus your parry plus your block was that number together was your avoidance. Now that they're calculated separately, that's different. That's huge difference. Reduces damage, and players can receive the debuff down from 100% and immune to the debuff. I know we have to check what happens if we parry an attack. Does it reduce the debuff by 40%? I'm going to say I don't know, man, because all the debuffs seem to be real low. Aversion, that was it. It was jamming. It was aversion. Receiving a payment via mail no longer consumes labor. Okay, whatever. The option double tap jump to deploy glider is now on by default because, let's face it, everybody turned it on. I didn't turn it on. Let's see. Conflict timer is down to 10 minutes. This is a good change. The Hostile Rift ending. I hate this change. This is like, I know this seems like a petty thing, but Hostile was the best PvP ever on Fresh Start. It was awesome. I hate this change. Added giant treasure mimics near some territories. They've come to eat your sweet meats. You guys scare me. Huda the Watcher and Zeldrain the Enchantress got bored seeing the same scenery, so they went on a permanent vacation. Can now be found in Halcyona, while Zeldrain can be found in Sandeep. Okay. No problem. The Shadow Invasion is in the area of their spawn. We knew that. Red Dragon and Kraken will now only spawn for a maximum of 2 hours before they tire of you weak mortals. Okay. Red Dragon and Kraken will now offer a different overpowering aura buff if they spawn friendly to a specific faction. They'll tolerate your presence for now. I'm going to say, this is a good time for me to say, if you can do this, if you can put in a buff called Overpowering Aura that spawns friendly to a specific faction, then I think either Peace Scrolls should automatically make you friendly to all world bosses. So if your guild is under a Peace Scroll, all world bosses are like, hey, you're our friend, you're peaceful, you don't want to hurt us, you're under a Peace Scroll. Or I think that Red Dragon, Kraken, Titan, and Leviathan should all have a buff called No Cowards Need Apply. So if you're under a Peace Scroll, you can't attack the 4 major world bosses. Those are just my suggestions. You know, you wanna change the infamy from 10 to 50. That's cool, but then let's make it so people under Peace Scrolls can't kill world bosses. It's an open world sandbox PvP game. Couple other things. Adjusted the requirements of the Soul Eye so players could complete the quest regardless of Rift spawn time. Thank you. This was annoying. This was really, really annoying. We'll jam and hold on to that. We'll go back up. We'll take a look at that. Adjusted the way the faction statue is built. To complete the statue, it now requires cargo. Cargo. Wow. Okay. Crimson Omens 1 through 3 have been collapsed into one quest. Cool. Aslar Marks have been collapsed into one quest. Good. The Cursed Towers is now a daily quest instead of a repeated quest. No! Bad. Uh-oh. This is a big one, guys. The ranks have been removed from the honor shop. Let me close this real quick. Let me go in here. You guys had long enough to get your titles through honor. So they're gone. And that is confirmed. I confirmed that first thing when I got on here today. No more titles in the honor shop. So get your titles now. Faction statue. The faction statue in the throne room that you get your buff from. All servers, all arenas are now cross-server. That's going to be interesting. Let me check something out then. Ready? Let's go in here. And then... I wouldn't... Oh, yeah, I would. Hold on. Let's see. I bet you that's going to change. Oh, I guess it wouldn't have to. Glads. Rewards. Glads. Oh, that would be kind of cool then, I guess. That you're going to get rewards for being the best on your server. Although, I mean, if you're on certain servers, people are cheaters. So it doesn't matter. You know, Naval Arena people. Cheaters. So what I was looking at was, you come in here to arenas. Or, sorry, you come in here to executioners. And Glads, rewards, entire server, public test. It looks like there's going to be, you're going to get an extra reward for being the best on your server. Reading is hard? No, reading is optional in online games. Reading is optional. Players may now enter arenas as many times per day as they wish, even after they're using their daily entries, but they don't get rewards. I don't know. Are you guys going to do extra arenas just because you want to? I don't know. A new Miss Marrow battle time has been added. So that's 4, 5, 6 a.m., 10 a.m. Central, 3 p.m., and 8 p.m. Okay. I could get down with that. What? Okay, what? Miss Marrow and Fresh Start has a new queue system. Players can have up to 150 people each on their side. If the faction hits max, other players will enter a queue. What? When conflict starts in Miss Marrow, the system will randomly select players to be removed from the war. See, man, I'm telling you. Dumb. 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 Yeah. Guys, no. Crafting materials, plants, and potions now stack up to 1,000. Love it. Love it. Bosses in Crimson Rift and Grimghast Rift now drop items that can be used in crafting Cinderstone, Moor, and Unister trade packs. How thoughtful. You mean I gotta actually go back to doing that? What? I don't want to do that. Let's see. Rank 7 health and mana potions now restore a percentage of maximum health and mana instead of a flat value. I want to remind all you guys, don't think that a rank 7 potion is going to be better for you than a rank 6. You got to do the math. You got to really do the math on the potion. Since it's percentage based and it doesn't seem like the percentages are here. Let me see. Potions. Let me close this so you guys can see what I'm doing. Health and mana. Titan, no, not Titan's healing potion. So this is going to restore this is going to restore 37% of max health. So right now, 20608 times 0.37. So this is going to restore 7624. Anui's Nova is going to restore 6244. This is going to restore 7624. What? Sorry, let me back that up. This is going to restore 6811. And this is going to restore for me, I know, public math, 7624. So it's going to be restoring 800 more. I don't know if I want to invest in that price for 800. Let's do the same with the Kraken's Might. Kraken's Might is going to restore 4104. 13974 times 0.37. 5170. So this one is 1,000 more. You got to do your own math. I did the math once on a character and I was like, I would never use rank 7s because I don't have a big enough pool. Especially all you melee now that are going to be or not melee, all you archers that aren't going to be split with your int because, you know, you get all your crit from agility. Your mana pools might be lower. Let's finish up these patch notes. No more Sunset Pearls. No more Sunset Pearls. You buy the orbs from the General Merchant for 120 gold. So, no more Sunset Pearls. Apprentice gear has been removed. Illustrious gear is 50 gold. It's now bind on pickup. So, you can't farm Aurora for Illustrious gear to sell, but you can farm Aurora for Illustrious gear to upgrade. I like this change. I love this. Lost metallic crates are now copper crates. Metallic Aurorian crates are silver crates. And then you know if it's a copper key or silver key. I wish they would had put a number. I don't like much more often. But it is nice to see that Fine Fire Glow Lunarite. You can craft your rank 14 neck. You can take your cloak up to Eternal. When unsealing a Synthesis cloak, you can choose the type it unseals as. Windsong, Flaming, Windsong, to Intel Arrow Flash. After it is unsealed, the stats on the cloak can be changed by using re-rolls or upgrading the cloak during normal means. Now, that was what a lot of you were waiting for. However, what that means is when you upgrade it to the next tier, if you're like, I don't want this one anymore, I want another one, well, you can do that. However, don't be surprised if the stats get all crazy. I don't nickel and dime. I love that name. This is all important stuff for XP amount to an Aranor. An Epherium gives 323. A tier 3 gives 230. Somebody said earlier they give almost the same. No, man, they don't. You can seal a... I don't get this. Cloaked Brimstone Obsidian items can now be recloaked using a transmuter. Why they didn't just change T7 items can be recloaked using a transmuter. That's all this means. It means T7. Just don't freak out. Red Dragon Spinal Ridges are no longer dropped from the Red Dragon. Then who drops them? Kraken Ink Sacs are no longer dropped from the Kraken. Well, where do I get it? Like, this is half a patch note. Like, right here, Possessed Topaz and Bone Chips have been moved to Exalock. Okay, that's cool. Now I know where to go. Okay, I'm not worried. Kraken Ink Sacs, I'm worried. Crafting stuff. Here's the big one. T1, T4 can no longer be crafted. Old recipes can be found at the Mirage Salvage Forge. Don't worry, your stuff holds its grade. It's been confirmed about 15 times. I have it on video. It's confirmed. Because then if I don't get it, I'm going to put in my ticket. And I'm going to be like, here's my ticket. And here's the video clip. Added new specialties that require monster drops from Aurora Monsters, Crimson Rift, and Shadow Invasions. Added specialty workbenches in Aegis Island and Reedwind. Cargo with no stock will still display its price. We saw that earlier. I really like that. I really, really do. Adjusted the shop price of seed bundles of pen items. These are good. Does the patch talk about West 16x16 farm issue? No. Link, to these? Here you go. I don't nickel and dime. If they would give us our credits and gems, do you know how many people would come back? Yeah, but the problem is if they gave everybody back their credits on the new server, it would be like massively pay to win. So, I like this. If a rampage vehicle lands on the same side twice in a row using Might of the Boar, the third will always flip. I will look in the shop in just a second for you. And you guys can look at the rest of this. I'm just picking out the stuff I think is important. And then, yeah, it's like skills, general. What? They're not done. Bug fixes. You guys can read the rest of this. I tried to hit the highlights. I mean, obviously my highlights and your highlights are different. There is the link. Oh, I know it's going to be pay to win. But like I said, I've said numerous times in numerous videos that this game is still the best on the market if you get past the massive pay to win. Let's see. Oh, yeah, as we talked about earlier, I love the new icon. I'm loving it. Why is my camera off? Like, there we go. The cat. I'm telling you, man, the cat. I love the fact that they took the icon off of the middle. I can see what I'm doing. And no, you can't buy bundles and pens, so I don't know what that was about. Oops. Cash Shop isn't up on PTS. That is true. That is very true. That is very, very true. I have a title. I don't feel like a bum. So, that is a lot of stuff, guys. I know it's like drinking through a fire hose right now. I mean, I absolutely do. I get it. This is how, you know, this is just, some of you are just going to be like, Jalan, it's too much. I get it. I understand. That's why I'm doing this show. That's why I'm going to do my show. I have my show on Friday too. I am not going to be, I'm going to be on my show on Friday. I'm going to take tomorrow, get some stuff prepared, and then we're going to talk more on Friday. I'm going to do a show over the weekend. I'm going to do a show next week, and then I'm going to be streaming Fresh Start. I have a guild on Fresh Start, so this is how I know a lot of you feel right now. A lot of you feel like this. You're drinking through a fire hose. You're like, it's okay. True. It is a waste of your time if you feel it's a waste of your time. If you don't feel it's a waste of your time, if you want to go and have some fun with it, have some fun with it. I just reset all. Doesn't cost any money. You want our credits back? You can want your credits back. You're not going to get them. I'm sorry. I mean, I believe in things that are, realistic. You're not going to get your credits back. I want mine back. I mean, believe me, man. I'm not happy with all the changes. I'm not happy with everything. But that's just how it is. It is what it is. Yeah, I don't really have a position on that one. And the reason why I don't have a position on that one is you dropped $27,000 in a game and you wonder why people left. You wonder why the game died. Because you were paid to win. I don't blame you. It's not your fault. You have the money, you want to spend it, go for it, dude, man. Like, knock yourself out, go crazy. But, if people pay to win that bad, people couldn't beat you. That's why people left. I mean, I really don't know how else to... I don't know how else to break that one down. If people felt that... Oh, okay, well then there you go. See? There's a difference. how much of that went into gear and how much of that went into stuff. Because I'm the same way. I have, when people see my house and stuff, they're like, dude, you have like you have bought like every package. And I'm like, yeah, I have. I've bought like every package. But I gave away tons of stuff. I gave away absolutely massive amounts of stuff. So, let's see. We'll take that. We have points left. See, this is the thing, man. You're gonna have so many points left. Might as well take that too. Like, because you get these two, you get like 2 points. So it's a lot of extra stuff. Take that and zeal. And I don't even know what the hell else I need. Do the bleeds from axe weapon proc combos with skills? I don't know. I don't have an axe. I have a great axe. But I don't think axes don't bleed anymore. So it doesn't matter. Axes do not bleed. Gotta get rid of some of this stuff. I want to go and I want to check the I want to go and check the drop rate on some stuff. Oh God, there's people everywhere. Remember, a lot of this stuff isn't going to exist on Fresh Start. Take that. Get this stuff out of here. Hey, Super Freaky. How many skill points do you have at 50? You have 25. It's a half point per level. I'll actually keep that. Now check consumables. Or keep you. I keep you. I keep the soup too. No soup for you. Yeah, bleed is also bleed is also physical damage based now. Yes, it's always been 5 in Windscour. It's still going to be a dead game. I mean, no one will come back with some kind of incentive. Well, I wouldn't say the game's going to be dead because you're already looking at about 3,000 confirmed people on Fresh Start North America. So, 3,000. 3,000 players on a server? That seems pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna have my guild on Fresh Start. I'm gonna have Paradox. We're gonna hang out. I know Slayers is gonna be on the west. I know Tractor Team 6 is coming back. They're gonna be on the east, but they're not gonna be east friendly. They're just gonna be on the east. What else? I don't need 2 of those. I think so. I already have that up there. What are you doing, son? Stop it. This is not... Magic is not my jam. I'm just, trying something new. Open my day 8 box. Yeah, if you check out the the forums, the server's going to be lopsided, and that is an unfortunate thing. But what do you expect? The West has a significant advantage. The West just has a significant advantage on money making. What's the difference between PTS and Fresh Start PTS? The build it's on. The as you can see, the build I'm on right now. I mean, Sunbite Wilds is here, over here. The Rock, the Cradle, they're here. People are waiting for the. People really want the. Whatchamacallit. They want the Fresh Start build so they can, you know, see how it's gonna be. They want to make their plans. Is it possible to wear a temp dream ring and a permanent dream ring at the same time? No, it won't be. And I will tell you, the only person that I know of that ever managed to get a real dream ring on, or they had 2 dream rings on at the same time, they got permabanned for conning a GM. What are some of the advantages the West has on money making? Is it a huge advantage? Yeah, it's a huge advantage. That's why people go. That is why people go. Why they go West. Let me guess. I put the pet in the box. No, I didn't. There's the pet. But yeah. That's why people go West, because the West basically has a print money button. I mean, the East has a couple of advantages, but nowhere near as cool. Oh yeah, I have loot drop stuff that I want to pop. Your poor Ranger took an insane nerf. I wouldn't say that your Ranger took a nerf. I mean, why do you think Ranger took a nerf? My God, I get so much stuff. I mean, well, look at that. That's crazy. Get out of here. Get this name out of here. Got 4 rows in. I used to rely on Flame Fervent so I could DPS while my hot was going, but it's complete garbage now. Okay. If you feel that way. I wouldn't say that it's garbage. Hey, I already got a silver crate. That's progress. I will say Ranger is going to have a tiny mana pool. That I would definitely agree with. Ranger, you're not going to be able to pull off Ranger too well on Fresh Start, because you'd have to play with a club. You'd have to play with a club. Yeah, and you can't you can't heal yourself with Antithesis if you're under Free Runner, so that's going to be another problem. Princess Crate? Where the hell did that go? Skill accuracy in 4.5 is different with the changes to the skill tree. Yeah, not everybody has 100% accuracy. With that said, you're going to have 100% accuracy. You're going to have 100% accuracy because your primary stat gives you accuracy. Say you can't kill the metal, Fluffy. Okay. Dude, I'm telling you, Fluffy hates my characters. Don't feel bad, man. Fluffy always ignores me. Fluffy always ignores me. So what we can see is that running... Oh, everything has been sent to your mail. Thank you, Fluffy. But I don't have a freaking mailbox, Fluffy. As we can see, with... All I have is 30% loot drop. I'm only at 30% loot drop. And, you know, I've picked up a silver crate. I'm not exactly rocking the, you know... What's going on here? Disconnection, Fluffy? We just going, Fluffy? Did I break something, Fluffy? The server just died. Okay. Check my mail. Okay, I gotta go to a mailbox. But I'm DC'd. I'm like desynced, so it ain't gonna matter. Because I can't, yeah, I'm desynced. Man, I have to say now, I do have to admit that I'm gonna go change into, like, you know, I'm gonna go change into a class I know, because I don't get you mages. I don't get you mage people. There we go. The gods have disconnected you. No, not this song. This song's gonna come out of the playlist. I gotta delete. I gotta delete that one out of the folder. Let me see if I can get back on. Yeah, it looks like I might be able to get back on. Let me take this moment. Oh, I got good. See, I love my community. People answer questions for me while I'm streaming. That is like the awesomest part of my community. I don't have to answer every single question. I love that. That's why I want to do it. I saw the auto pick question. Let me get back to that. Let me scroll up. Are the melee classes really bad at level 50, or is it just me? The melee classes feel bad at level 50 because you guys are used to, by level 50, having 25% more damage. That's the problem. You don't have your passive, and you lost Battlerage skill damage across the top. You lost Delirium damage. Tons of stuff. No stuns on Overwhelm or Battlerage. That is true. What skills are good at 50 for Occultism? It all depends, man. Like, it's like Absorb Life Force. Absorb Life Force requires you to, like, if you know Absorb Life Force is on you, you can't disengage with distance. Once Absorb Life Force is on you, you're stuck inside 14.9 meters of the person, or you get a 3-second stun. Occultism, just Death's Vengeance and Play Dead is a stun and damage. The Bone Prison is Stagger. So not only does it put him inside a Bone Prison, it staggers him as well. Yeah, I think... Let me know. Oh, it's under maintenance. Aha. Reading is fundamental. You think that the connect button would not be there when it's under maintenance? Let me do this. Let me click that off real quick. We'll check back periodically. I am East on the PTS. I am East most places I go, only because I know the East. It's easier if you just play the faction you know. I have dedicated myself to, in future games, I am going to buy an account for Jalan, and I'm going to buy an account for streaming, and they will not be the same. They will not be the same faction. So Bless, I will be doing both factions in Bless. Oh, thank you, Aird. With a party of 31. Yes, I do. Ready? If you do, that is a picture, and that is a library. Of course, I've said that, and you've already seen them. The picture is a picture of how cargo works for the East. It works exactly the same for the West. I do have it on my list of things to do. I just not have time. This is one of the reasons why I need to start making more money, so that I can do a product, and then I can be like, hey, you, member of the network, do me a favor, convert this to West for me, and here's, like, 500 credits or something. That's where I want to get to. That's what I want to be able to do with the money. I want to be able to, like, have people work with me on projects. And then in the library, it's part 6. It's called Trade Routes. I did that video when Tryon first released the new content, and it got really popular. It got really popular with people, and there are some differences. I'm going to say I believe in words matter. I don't call stuff T2 or T3 cargo. It's specialty packs cargo, certified cargo. My hair, my head. What is going on? Jalan had no head. Jalan had no head. That scared me. Oh, this is Siege Weekend. I am able to join all these sieges. Because believe it or not, Paradox is a top 20 guild on Conviction. Yeah. Care Bears matter. Oh, dance. Dance, Furby, dance. I've seen that, so does that mean no cargo? We can't make the larders for packs on the fresh start? That is correct. However, oh my lord, we are getting hosted everywhere. Thank you, guys. Big hosts. You will be able to get your farm, because when you come to the person down here at the dock for the 16 by 16, instead of them saying go around the corner and buy a cargo, they're just going to give you a pack. They're going to give you a fake pack. So this person is the person. One of these people is the person. One of these two. They're going to say, hey, go do that. Go do this quest. And when you do the quest, it's going to be like, okay, I did the quest. Here's my farm. Now, remember, guys, land is important in Archeage. But land on this fresh start isn't going to be as important as others, because you have 48 hours to get your land together. You also aren't going to have people with, you're not going to have people with 5 accounts with 5 alts on an account, and they all have gotten the farm. The farm is level 50. Now, I know some of you are like, I can do level 50 like in like 6 hours. Let me tell you, you might be able to. I don't think you're going to be able to. I thought I had it on lock, right? I thought I was like, oh, I got this. They changed the questing a lot. And by a lot, I mean a lot. A lot. Like, a lot. I quest a certain way. So I'm Haranian. I went all the way through Arkham. I went all the way through Tiger. I got all the way up to this part of Mahadevi. And I was only level 20 in 3 hours. Now, what I had done is I I had blitzed ahead on the storyline to Astera, which I was able to do, but yeah, they took out the arcane armor making in Mahadevi. They took out the necklace from the river, the archer fish in the water. And now I know what you're saying, those are only a few quests, but all of those quests mean like 2,000 here, 6,000 here, 2,000 here, plus another 2 to 6,000 for the killing of the mobs. So yeah, I was surprised. Now, was I hoping that the fresh start version of 4.5 was going to be up tonight? Yeah, I was. What I will do is I'll be streaming on Friday, and then I'll be streaming on Friday, and then I will probably stream. I'm gonna talk to Aird, since Trion's not doing a stream. I'm gonna see if Aird is gonna start early, because I won't walk over Aird's show. So if the if the fresh start version of PTS is up on Friday, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do some research. Alchemist, I could be wrong, and I'm not always right, but I thought that in the past, I thought that overachieving quests gave bonus XP, and they don't. It doesn't. It doesn't anymore. I thought it did. But it doesn't. It literally says you get 100% of the quest XP and 300% of the gold. And the other thing is, I'm going to test it again, but I'll test it on an early quest. But you can underachieve the quest and still get 100 XP, 100% of the XP. Yeah, overachieving is just extra gold now. It's like, if the quest was going to give you 1 silver, it gives you 3 silver. And I was like, I was looking over my old notes of like 2014, and I'm like, no man, I have it clearly written down that underachieving was 50% XP, meeting the requirement was 100% XP, and overachieving is was like 300% XP, but now it's just the currency. I'm like, I don't think so. I'm gonna test it again. I am gonna test it on the PTS again, assuming we get it up. Okay, good. See, good. I'm glad somebody can back me up with the definitive yes. That's how it used to be, because I never thought I was gonna be a streamer or a video maker. I always knew I was gonna be a guild leader, and even being a guild leader to me now, I don't want to be a guild leader anymore. I want to lead, but I want to be like the logistician behind the scenes. I want to be the teacher, the mentor. I want to be the consigliere. I don't want to be the head of the family. I want to be the consigliere. I want to like advise, you know, the next generation of guild leader. Be like, calm down, do this. I'll take care of this. You go lead the PvP. You strategize, bounce the strategy off me. That's where I see Jalan's future. Sweetheart just wants to be the secretary. By the way, if you're ever in the Paradox Discord and I'm not there, Sweetheart is staff. So you can give her all sorts of grief. She is staff at the Paradox Gaming Network. She has to treat you nicely. I want to be Illuminati. Yeah, kind of. I want to be, you know, who are those people that supposedly, the Rothschilds? I want to be Jalan Rothschild. I want to be able to change the, you know, the price of the stock market by 500 points because I want to. That's me. Okay, Saffron Plantation. I'm just doing some bits and pieces, guys, while the test server is down. You want to be the best there ever was. That's fine. Then you got to tell Fluffy you want to be the very best, Fluffy. Want to be the very best. Fluffy. Did I see the new guild to trade packs in Aurora that take a drop from Vibrava or Obsidian mats? No, I didn't. I had just gotten up to Aurora actually, and then the server decided to die. And right now I'm just, you know, I'm just doing some North America shenanigans. Man, there is somebody on the EU server that is trying to break into my market, and they don't understand. They do not understand the way economy works. You don't have a larger supply line than I do. So if you break into a market and you keep undercutting and you keep buying, all you're doing is buying product I'm selling to you. I have more. I have more. I'm literally forcing somebody out of business because they're trying to outbuy me. And that's not gonna work, man. That's not gonna work. And then what's gonna happen is they're gonna get frustrated and they're gonna have to dump their stock. And then when I see them trying to bail out of the market, I'm just gonna plummet the market, and they're gonna have no choice. They're gonna have to. I'm just gonna lock in the price, and they're gonna be like, "This sucks. This sucks. I lost all my money." Let's see. You can literally just grind mobs, grab a guild, and make a trade pack worth like 40 gold. Looks interesting. Yeah. Like I said, I spent the first couple of hours tonight doing going over skill changes with people. And then the problem is that right when we got to Aurora, literally I killed like 8 mobs. And I was like, okay, I got to go to a mailbox anyway. I got to switch builds. I got to go to a build that I know. I got to go to a build that I know. Do I even want to know what the current followers is at? Oh yeah, I gotta look at this. Man, we got Cash Money, Aired rated me, Dark something numbers, Cover, Looty, Maximum Comfort, something with way too many vowels that starts with an ALE, so you're gonna be Ale, Gacho Cansado, the same damn guy, Dragon Slayer, Pangolin, Namoris, Snog, Milton Ford, Bambino. Oh my lord, what's the count up to? 541, give or take. 542. Wow, guys. Awesome. Awesome. I love it. Means a lot to me. It means a lot to me that you guys, you know, some of you are like, be the guy that gets us to get an auto-looting pet. Believe me, auto-looting pet should be in every game. It should just be in every game. I don't care what it is. It can be a golden retriever. Didn't we just hit 500? Yeah, we hit 500 last night, and then we missed 500 altogether. We were like 499, 508. The bots though, yeah, but you know what? The bots, they don't care. The bots don't care. The bots loot. I mean, my favorite pet in Atlantica Online was, or my favorite thing out of the cash shop was the thing that auto-looted for me. And literally, it was at the end of the fight. All you had to do was hit K, and you'd spend 1 round looting. And I was just like, nah. I want the auto-looter. And that's the thing, guys, right there. That's why I want to get this network growing. Because Shoot Who just hit the nail on the head. 3,000 credits, sold. That's a quality of life request. That's a quality of life request. And let's be honest, man. There's sophisticated enough bots that they don't ever get caught anyway. And let's go a step further. Not like Tryon has a good track record of banning cheaters. I mean, hold on. Let me take a look. Let me hold my breath. Nope. They don't care about cheaters. So, yeah, I get your point though. How are you going to tell who's cheating and who's not? Okay. That's fair. That's fair. But if you had a pet that only did looting, you wouldn't be able to pet grind because you wouldn't be able to pet grind. Who's the cheater on this list? Okay. Everybody above me has 100% kill rate. I've been in the arena with some of these guys, and they jump in the arena, they grab the wheel of the boat, and then the other team can't do anything. Because once you're on the boat, there's no vote mechanic, vote somebody off the wheel. There's nothing. So these guys, like, how is it that everybody slot 6 through 11 have less than 100%, and the top 5 people have 100%? Look, I know I caught 2 of these guys cheating. I caught him cheating. I was in the arena while he was cheating. He brought in his known alts. I know you're cheating. But since Tryon doesn't ban him, because he's going to keep cheating. I actually challenged, there are some times that I will tell you guys the stuff I talk to Tryon about. I challenged Tryon. I said, get 12 employees together. Get 12 employees together and just play on your internal server. Your queues should be like this. Your queues should be instant because you're on your internal server, and push one person to 5295 with 100% win rate without cheating. And if you can't do it as a fucking company, then don't tell me. But exactly it. That's exactly it. The visa power is too strong. They don't ban whales. And I think it's a shame because if you have one cheater, one known cheater can easily drive out 1,000 good players. Because when the rules don't matter, there are some people like me, I won't cheat. If somebody point blank tells me that something I'm doing is a cheat or an exploit, I'll stop doing it. I'll ask for clarification. I'll ask the company. I'm like, hey, is this an intended mechanic or not? And then if they say, yeah, it's fine, then I'll keep doing it. Because if you tell me it's fine, it's fine. It's just like when I told you guys about the whole, I asked the GMs if I could have an NA fresh start and an EU legacy, and a GM told me yeah, because it was all mushmouth on the forums. I was like, there's no clear answer. So I asked, and I got told yeah. And then, like 3 days into the game, they banned my EU alt. I'm like, no. They're not going to comp you anything. Sorry, man. You paid, you bought your credits, you used them on a server. That's not something I can get behind. Because you can't, it would kill the new server. You still have everything you had on the legacy server. I mean, I'm sorry, I can't get behind that one. I'll get behind a lot of things. I can't get behind that one. It's like, just like me, man. If I went to I'll admit, I bought tons of the fucking packs. I don't think it would be fair if I got to go over to the fresh start server with, whatever, 200,000 credits. That wouldn't be fair. Then it's not fresh start. Now, do I agree with you? That something more should have been done and could have been done with the legacy servers to stop them from dying? Yeah, I think that they could have and should have done more to stop the legacy servers from dying. And then it's just like the people who say, I deserve my founder's pack on the Fresh Start Legacy. No, you don't. You got the advantage. They comped credits before, all credits after a year after launch. I don't remember that. I don't remember them comping credits. Maybe they did. I didn't get any credits comped. I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm just saying I didn't get anything for free. Oh, yeah. If you're talking about that, that wasn't a credit comp. That was the ramifications of a threatened lawsuit. They had to do something because they had said that there would be a discount that was never applied. So they gave X they gave everybody, they went back and they calculated out what you had spent, and they gave you 10% more. I mean, I remember that. That took forever. But that's another thing why people have to slow down. Like, once one person sues a company or starts the litigation process, it binds the hands of the company. Like, they get stuck. They're like, I can't do anything now. I can't make it right because I have to wait to make sure that what I want to do to make it right is legally sufficient. This is not PTS. PTS died on us a while ago. Yeah, PTS is down. It's under DDoS. Yeah, I now that somebody mentioned it, I remember logging in one day and having a ton of credits, but it was the 10%. You were originally if you were a patron, any month that you were a patron, you were supposed to get 10% off of all your auction house purchases. Or not auction house purchases, 10% off all your marketplace purchases. That was never put into effect. And so what they did to fix the situation was they changed the patron bonus that instead of 10% off the purchase in the marketplace, they give you 10% more when you buy credits. The reason why they did that was because the Apex thing. They hadn't factored the Apex thing into the equation. That a patron who is using Apex isn't going to get an extra 125 credits on every Apex. They only want to give you the bonus when you spend real money. Healer need 2 bows, 1 for cast time, 1 for crit heals, because cast time in 4.5 is super aids. Yeah, you've got 2 choices with that. You can, 1, you can mess around with sorcery and be a gypsy, so that you can get the cast time passive, or you can stack prayer. Just stack prayer, and prayer goes down to 30%. So dead preview server, dead game. Yeah, well, you know, Tryon doesn't maintain their own servers. I'm the first person to throw barbs when barbs are warranted. Tryon doesn't maintain their own servers. They pay a company in Houston, Texas to do it. That company has repeatedly shown that they don't have the greatest ability to adapt on the fly to DDoSes. It's a Comcast data center, and it's Comcast. There is a move right now with several major game companies. They're not going to maintain their own servers. A lot of companies are deciding to use Google server farms. I cannot listen to the server selecting in the background. Yep, still under maintenance. I'm going to check periodically. Want to get back on the PTS. Men don't heal yourself anymore. You can't heal yourself if you're under free runner. Yep. And yep. The problem is that if you think about it this way, I'm going to put a heart on myself. Can I put a heart on myself? I can't put a heart on myself. 2 healers standing next to each other in a raid become unbelievably powerful, though. Because the healer is going to... you can literally throw mend non-stop. You can just keep throwing mend. Mend costs almost no mana. So... yeah, that's going to be broken. Especially the shield. Like, I already run a T7, so... in PvP, I have Resurgence up on myself a lot. So, I'm going to get, like, a 22,500 shield from a fellow healer. That's going to be kind of nice. To be honest, how many game servers can stop DDoS attacks? The only company that can maybe is Blizz, but they rent Amazon dummy servers to take the bulk of it. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I mean, but that's the other problem. I mean, people... I'm all for being angry about stuff. You know, you guys know me. I'm gonna get angry at the drop of a hat. Any hat. It doesn't matter. You got a hat and you drop it, Jalan will get angry. But I don't believe in holding people accountable. If people don't have the authority and the power to change something, I don't believe in holding them accountable for it. Like, I don't blame Muzzy. I don't blame Muzzy for the stuff that's wrong at Tryon. Muzzy is the community manager. Muzzy doesn't have the authority and the power to... Muzzy doesn't have the authority and the power to change what he needs to change. I blame Crolin. I blame Celestrata. I blame Crolin and Celestrata for just the mushmouth answers we get. And the bullshit and the lies. Don't lie to me. Just don't lie to me. Just tell me the truth. Like, I stopped spending money with your company. I stopped inspiring people to spend money with your company because you lied. Like, at the end of the day, friends don't lie to each other. Be my friend. Don't lie to me. Like, you could have said, if Crolin can say in the live stream last week, 2 weeks ago, whenever, 2 weeks ago, if Crolin can say in the live stream that XL made the decision, that XL has the final call, if he can say that 4 years later, then why did you ever try to sell it at the beginning that you were an equal partner in the decision-making process? Just be like, hey, this is screwed up. This isn't what we wanted, but this is how it turned out. What we're gonna hear is XL decided, and that's fine. I don't have a problem with that, but don't try to sell me on anything other. Just don't do it. Mythic Club, but if you want to do stuff on your own or gank with a pocket DPS and use free runner and you're getting focused, you're fucked because you only have hots and fervent healing to save yourself. Yeah, true. But you also have a lot more tools in your toolbox now. You have a lot more tools in your toolbox. So it's do I think that it's perfect? No. Do I agree with you that in order to change, like, how can I say this? I have the videos of me tanking 10 people, 14 people, and I'm not talking people who I outgear by like 4,000 points. It's not like I'm tanking 14, like 2.5, 3Ks and I'm an 8K. I'm tanking people who are my gear score or higher, and I'm tanking a lot of them. That was broken. That's broken. Now, if I had been a Templar doing that, that would have been one thing. If I had been a Caretaker, that would have been one thing. I was a Cleric, and I'm tanking like 14 people. Single healers were overly powerful. With that said, it's too much of a pendulum swing. I don't balance a scale by putting 500 pounds on one side when I know there's only 50 pounds difference. I take it slow. I slowly make changes. Why don't I gather up all the mobs and kill with one skewer? Nah, because I'm lazy. I'm not really doing anything. No, I didn't have a chance to look at trade packs at all. I started the show with skills, and then Quill helped me out getting my Abyssals up so we could look at all of them. I have not had a chance to look. It is on my list of things to do. That'll probably be a show topic for Friday. I will probably make a bunch of clips out of tonight's show, and then when people ask me questions, I will be like, here you go. Be like, Jalan, what about this? Yep, this clip. New OP classes to play. Spell Singer is still going to be broken. What is it? Hex Warden, Skull Knight. If you're going to be an initiator, Healer. I haven't had enough time to play with. As soon as I get more time to play with healers, I will figure out the good healer builds. But, you know, There's supposed to be a fucking bridge here, right? Oh, it's over here. What the hell? So why do you think no one does the Crimson Army Rift or the Clockwork Rebellion Rift anymore? Easy honor with the level 20 mobs. Well, people do Crimson Rift. I just don't do Crimson Rift. You know, I stopped doing stuff. My interest in the game is now more teaching other people, but my server, Crimson Rift, most of the known people in the East are out there for Crimson Rift. It's done a few times a day on my server. It's the low-level Rift for the West. Well, the low-level Rift for the West is... That one's weird, because that's, like, off the beaten path, if I remember correctly. I was there the other day. I had a Westie. I made a new account, and I was, like, trying to do that Rift by myself. I was like, this is stupid. This quest is impossible. Then I rivered out what it was done. Alright. I figured out what it was. Yeah, it's the Oblivion Rift. How much do you think you'll have to spend to catch up? Don't spend anything. Just play. Wait 7 days and play on the 5th on a brand new server. And you'll be fine. Don't spend anything. Exactly. Exactly. All I'm doing now is hoping that the test server comes back up. Can't do much. Can't do much without test server. Now, I will say this. I will say, some of the stuff, some of the time, Tryon specifically, but a lot of game companies forget that we're all people, that we all have civilian job. Well, sorry, scratch it. We all have jobs. We all have specialties. We all do things. Like, you'd never think this possible, but at one time in the Paradox Guild, we had a practicing psychiatrist, a practicing counselor, psychologist, a forensic psychologist, a clinical psychologist, and a psychology teacher. 5 people in the guild, all with psychology degrees. Now, I would have laughed if Tryon ever came out with a statement like, well, what you have to understand in psychology is, and I would have just gotten together with my colleagues and been like, so what do you think about what Tryon said about psychology? Well, when they turn around and they say stuff like, well, we got 25,000 words. Okay, you got 25,000 words on Friday. I'm sorry. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. That's 5 days. That's only 5,000 words a day. My kid, who's a translator, my kid translates more than that in a day. Hold on. 1 second. Sorry about that. I thought real life was about to interfere with fake life. Do you have any videos on making go through professions on Fresh Start? Like, which are the better professions? No. Haven't been able to get on a Fresh Start PTS. I gotta see the server first. There's nothing that I can do. Oh, Fresh Start launches when you're at PAX. Make sure when you're at PAX that you check out Intrepid and Ashes of Creation. I know they're gonna be there. Make sure you check out Pantheon. They're gonna be there. Those guys are gonna be there. Yeah, Larceny. Larceny is gonna be Larceny is real. In raid PvP, you have to be careful what you do now because Songcraft just disables your shield left hand for 6 seconds. Yeah, we did that, and you lose 30% max HP, and you lose the benefits of all the stamina from your shield. And Dissonance takes off your Redoubt, and if you get disonanced, charmed, discorded, and then you get bulk ward and Ode recovered, you die. You die. I wish we were on. I wish we were on the PTS right now, because there are some scary builds. Scary builds. I would not recommend mass opening them all after you hit 50. That would be a waste of XP. I would recommend banking all of your stuff and opening it at 46, 47, and open it all then. Did they add Crime Cleaner in 4.5? I'm going to add that to the list of things to check when I get back on. I know Crime Cleaner does not work in the current build. If you guys got any other questions, what I'm going to do right now is it is actually the end of the scheduled showtime. And I have appointments in the morning. So I can't do like all crazy all hours sort of thing. So blast out some questions, guys. And then I'm going to get back on the PTS when it comes back up. Probably tomorrow. So I got the Crime Cleaner on PTS 4.5. If you guys want anything else checked, throw it out there. Can't do an all-nighter, shoot who. I am retired, but the military still, I'm in that temporary retired phase. I still get in trouble if I miss mandatory appointments. I can try to do East versus West. It probably won't be in a video. It'll probably be on my stream on Friday, but then what I'll do is I'll upload that on Saturday, and I'll put a timestamp on it that says, here's the differences between the East and the West. That's another thing I wish I could do. I wish I had time. I wish I had time to go back through and time index all these videos for when we talk about stuff. I just don't have time. Thunderstruck log for the wagon quest. There's nothing about it. You need a Thunderstruck log for the wagon quest. Period. Can you actually cast Thwart during all CCs or just most of them? It's supposed to be all. Thwart is supposed to be, even if you're staggered, you can still cast Thwart. But I will check that. Thwart while CC'd. Healing Song, does it stack? Healing Song stack. Multiple odes. I will check that. That's an important one. Good night, all you happy, happy people. Last chance for questions. And then I will see you guys on Friday during my normally scheduled show. Hopefully with some more answers. Turtwig is not the best player on Conviction. Got it. Fresh Start PTS, are the Veins and Stonewalls there next luck? Yeah, they would be. They wouldn't be there. Why the White Yata is the best Yata? Oh my god, Quill has hung out with us this whole time. Guys, there is a clip. I hope somebody clipped it. I got attacked by a giant Yata. I killed Quill's Yata, and I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson. Never kill Quill's Yata. Quill cheats. He used TK, and TK is not even in the game anymore. But that is what you get when you kill Quill's Yata. Big thanks to Quill, guys. Quill is Trans staffer. He really made this video or this show possible tonight. He came along. He helped me get all my stuff leveled in a hurry. Gave me the stones. And then when he found the time to do it, he came over, power leveled me. That's really going to help when we do some research. So if you guys got questions about Abyssals, I can answer those now thanks to Quill. So big thank you, Quill. And then Quill, I know, is going to take like a 2-week vacation after all these translations are done. Because I see Quill got the test server up, but there's still some Korean. There's still some Korean stuff in some of the skills. Quill's going to be like, no. Alright, guys. Take care. I will see you on Friday for my show. Check it out. Thanks, guys.